last year. Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It will be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
At the plate, Tyler Anthony. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Baseman, Tyler Anthony.
There, huh?
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Skied into very shallow right. Donovan is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Play ball. He's out. Out.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mackenzie Hughes. He drew a walk his first time up.
Hughes.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Play ball.
Now batting, Ken O'Connor. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. To the left side. But that finds its way through for a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit. Digging in, Tyler Anthony. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Tyler Anthony.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he popped him up. Fetty's got it, and the side is retired. So no runs or hits here as striding in once again, Tyler Anthony.
Tyler Anthony.
Oh, near me like a big dog. Right time.
First delivery to him on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, that's pretty much a no-brainer right there. If a guy misses that bad on a curveball, you've got to throw him another one. That was better recognition there.
Hey, stick to your plan up there, kid. Get your pitch and drive it.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Into center field, line drive base hit. And the run is in to score from third. And that right there was his first double-A base hit. I would imagine he's got to feel pretty good about that.
I'm sure he does, Matt. A lot of guys never get to double-A baseball. And even though this isn't the end goal for him, it's always nice to get on the stat sheet as you move up through the minors.
Digging in to try it again, Ray Goodson. He singled his last time up.
Goodson.
There goes the runner. Now fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6, and Bowie is out in front, 6-2. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Mackenzie Hughes. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Hard hit at third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a nice job to stay with it. A run is across to score, but they are able to get the first out. Now at the plate, Tyler Anthony. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Skied into straightaway right. Donovan is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Digging in once again, Tyler Anthony. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On the ground to third.
Move it.
And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. stuff was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
For the victorious Senators, 7 runs.
The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Bowie Bay Sox and the Harrisburg Senators. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Rick Caldwell, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Digging in now, Tyler Anthony, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Anthony.
Here we go.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher. You could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive.
Let it fly right here.
The next 0-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Tyler Anthony. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Sam Yeager. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Popped him up. Battle has a play.
I got it.
2 down. Stepping up to the plate, Tyler Anthony. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Anthony.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
That's popped up. Sexton onto the grass. He gets there, and that's the second out. Now in the box, Tyler Anthony. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Has a look. Now the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, leading off the inning, Robert Bridges, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Robert Bridges.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Cut it.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop.
Well, that's why you pay the closer big money, so he can come slam the door quickly when he has to. 2 pitches, 1 out, and that game's on ice. Well done.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight it's the 3rd of this 4-game weekend series between the Bowie Bay Sox and the Harrisburg Senators. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Damian Bernier, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, if you're looking for innings out of your starting pitcher, you're looking at the right guy. This guy seems to deliver more often than not, going deep into the games. He's one of those guys you feel really confident that could go into that 7th, 8th, and even the 9th inning, a workhorse.
Batting third. The third baseman.
Standing in, Tyler Anthony, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Hey, get a good one.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And the runner back. First pitch of the at-bat. Heading out towards shallow right. Donovan giving chase. He can't get to it. This one's down. And he's safe.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Stepping in, number 6. And they're runners at the corners now.
Number 6.
Hit out towards second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Digging in, Christopher Bostic. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. One there. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. Into the box, Anthony Santander. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Anthony
here we go, big guy. Come on.
Santander.
He loses him on ball 4.
He's definitely stumbled out of the starting blocks here in the first, giving up a couple of base knocks and that walk. First innings are often some of the toughest for a starting pitcher.
The center fielder, Alex Yorta.
The 3-0 pitch. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Man, it's been an absolute nightmare start to the game, and the nightmare continues as he walks in a run here in the first. The wheels are not completely off.
At the plate, Benny Donovan, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Line drive to left.
Ball.
Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And not in time as the run scores. At the plate, Tyler Anthony. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Tyler.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Cortez is in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Tyler Anthony, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Anthony.
First offering on its way. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Boom goes the dynamite. And a big moment for him there, his first home run as a Double-A player.
Yeah, and you always like to get those first out of the way, no matter what level you're playing at. Obviously, he's got aspirations to play in the big leagues, and this is exactly the kind of production that this organization is going to be looking for from him as his career progresses.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Tyler Anthony, he homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Sexton backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Striding in, Ken O'Connor, who looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
O'Connor.
Display of small ball here as he puts this. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned. Standing in with the bases loaded, Billy Hinkle, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. Grounded to third, reined in. To second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. More from the show. Saturday. Ready now, Benny Donovan. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Even though we're moving into the back end, we're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And that's out number one. Tyler Anthony will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a two-run home run that really got his guys going. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Popped up. O'Connor is calling for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
A Double-A hitting coach touches base with a new arrival to the team.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. Tonight it's the first of three to start the new week between the Bowie Bay Sox and the Flying Squirrels of Richmond. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Johnny Nicholas gets the call for game one of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. We'll see if that starts in this one today.
Stepping in, Tyler Anthony comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good.
Anthony.
Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh?
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And that is off the wall.
Stand up, stand up.
Bostic blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Coming to the plate now, Ray Goodson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Here we go.
Runner's on his way to third.
All right, you're here.
This is
you're
popped
here.
up. Gilly over to his right. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. So digging in now, Eric St. Odd. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one.
Eric.
Hit on the ground to third. Anthony. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And manning the hot corner today is a guy with one of the quickest reactions in the game. That's it at third base. A step and a dive, a little bit of range, but you better be reacting. And you better be able to have some serious hands and a strong arm to get it over to first. And he checks all the boxes.
So striding in, Tyler Anthony. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
This is line to left. And he will run this one down as he pulls it in around the letters, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Now at the plate, Tyler Anthony.
The third baseman, number 7, Tyler Anthony.
Hey, let's go. Now you got this.
Here comes the first pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
Hey, let her rip right here.
The 0-1 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Valley on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. Stepping into the box, Tyler Anthony. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Tyler Anthony.
Liner towards second, and this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the ninth.
Ambush tactics right there, but he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
Now at the plate, Ray Goodson.
Go
ahead run at first. Nobody out.
Ray Goodson.
The 3-1 pitch. Runner goes. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more. Jack Battle. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if that...
And both runners are safe. The double steal executed perfectly.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in. Keep it going.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Gonzalez will take it himself for the first out of the inning. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Levi Fellows. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Gilly ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. So striding forward now, Steve Wilkerson, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Moving under it, Creech. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Now at the plate, Tyler Anthony. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
Tyler Anthony.
Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Bulger waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning. you see right there, had a game to be proud of. He really came through and it mattered, and he's our top player of the game. The game's future stars are on display. Striding into the box, Tyler Anthony. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. Been a fairly decent start to the year. 3-2 in their first 5.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking...
There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Oh, and he misses it. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Yeah, and you could see he was looking for a fastball all the way, and he jumps all over it, pulling it hard. And the second he dropped the bat, he was looking to stretch this thing as far as he could. Mission accomplished as he stands on third.
Batting fourth, the second baseman.
Stepping up now, Steve Wilkerson. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Here's the 0-2. Line towards center field. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Hey, you never know when the turning point's going to come. It could be your number right there. Just an excellent job. 2-out RBI. I know it's early, but clutch hitting is not.
Digging in, Tyler Anthony. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Behind 0-2 now.
Drive it right here. Come on now, get your pitch up there. Hey, let her rip.
The next 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Fly ball right down the line in left. Valley is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1 hit, 1 left. In now, Tyler Anthony. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly. This is absolutely a huge spot right here. They have to find a way to get something out of this half inning. I don't care if it's 1 run or 2 runs. You have to find a way to at least give yourself a little shot of confidence that you can get back into this one.
Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. That makes it a 7-2 game. Stepping into the box, Julio Ramos.
The third baseman, Julio Ramos.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight.
Ready for another shot now. Tyler Anthony earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! A solo shot here to left. Second home run early in the year. And this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
Well, when you're down a bunch of runs, you know the last thing they want to do is walk you. So right there, he picks on a good one to hit and plants it right over the wall.
So stepping in, Tyler Anthony. He's got a homer and a triple to this point in the game.
Anthony.
First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Minoso has it in his tracks. 1 out.
This was just a nice win for these guys. They did most of their damage in that big second inning and did what they had to.
Take it back to 2 turntables and a mic. Rip the microphone straight. That's the only way they're gonna hear you. Fresher than fresh. 2 turntables and a mic. Rip the microphone straight. Yeah. Hey yo, straight from the field. Everything I do is too real, too ill. Said they won't rap, gotta give them rap. Run up in your city with that gritty boom bap. Never sleep on me. I'm just trying to wake 'em up. It's a free coffee. This is what you need. This is that tongue in cheek. This is that 1, 2, 3. No Sesame Street, but the numbers speak. Like come on. It's going down about the free fall. I hold it down like a fat kid on a seesaw. I do it bigger than bigger. I do it big, y'all. I ain't a ball of them. Bigger than beach balls. Oh, I'm locking loaded. This is pure survival. Picnic with my idols, Biggie and Michael. And ain't nobody talking, making any sense. And people in the show still sitting in the stands. Get up. I bet it all like pro line. I ran it through the goal line and hit the goal mine. They try to leave me up to dry, hanging from the clothesline. But watch me go with showtime. That's why I pay them no mind. Now let me know if we got what you need. We get busy, baby, don't sleep. Ain't nobody here ready to leave. Here we go. Come on. 2 turntables and a mic. Rip the microphone straight. That's the only way they're gonna hear you. Let me on you and tickle you till you giggle. Baby, I keep it since I was simple and little. I scribble these riddles to spin your head like a swivel. I talk my way out of pickles. You're talking so superficial. We know it. I keep it hardcore like hardcore. Luke against the Dark Lord like a Star Wars. I keep it sweating like Rick Ross flip flops. I took my to my own hands like cross. Don't even try to correct me. Don't even try to understand and dissect me. And keep your mouth shut. You're talking too recklessly. I'm about to cut your mind like a. Successfully, I did this domestically without any recipe and kept the integrity. I'm better than I ever been. I'm legend and a gentleman, pumping like adrenaline. I'm pain relief like medicine. Man, who bumped the turntable? I know you're feeling good, but this will quickly turn. Don't ever stop the music when you rockin' like this, cause you could lose a great thing like Tupac and Nas. Let me know if we got what you need. We get busy, baby, don't sleep. Ain't nobody here ready to leave. Here we go. Come on. 2 turntables and a mic. Rip the microphone straight. That's the only way they're gonna hear you. Fresher than fresh.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Harrisburg Senators and the Bowie Bay Sox. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Kevin Arias gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Play ball. 3.
Into the box now, Tyler Anthony. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Tyler.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases.
Dig, scoring.
Goodson isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He will score as they extend their lead to 2. The tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. Digging in the switch hitter,
Now
Robert Bridges comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Bridges.
Smoke toward third. Anthony gloves it, and there's out number 2. Now to the plate, Tyler Anthony. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And if you remember, it was kind of one of those cardinal sin type of mistakes. Whether it was him or the third base coach, you cannot make the first or third out at third, especially when you had a double in the bag.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball.
Here we go.
Popped up. O'Connor moving to his left makes the play, 1 away. Ready for another chance. Tyler Anthony.
Number 7, Tyler Anthony.
He's set. Here it comes. Fouled off. Goodson on at first. Nobody out.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
0-2, here it comes. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. 4-2 the final score tonight. Harrisburg put up 4 runs in the 7th to carry them to victory.
Our final line.
The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Harrisburg Senators and the Bowie Bay Sox. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Ron Freeman will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
At the plate, Mackenzie Hughes. He'll get us started in this one. The lights. This one's down to third. Oh, and he has some trouble. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Leading off the inning, Tyler Anthony, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Tyler Anthony.
Hinkle over to his left. 1 away. Settling in now, Tyler Anthony. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Find the ball, you got it. Round it.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. Ready once again, Benny Donovan. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Donovan.
1-1.
To the left side. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield. Into the box now, Tyler Anthony, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Anthony.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch, and it's fouled away.
Hey, one time, right now. Here we go.
Hey, let's go, kid. One time here.
High in the air out to center field. Cannon is after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So a very good outburst here is 5 runs. So coming to the plate, Benny Donovan, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed.
And there are 2 away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tyler Anthony. The winning run is at first base. Here's the first pitch, and he fouls this one off. The 0-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Needs it right now. Make something happen for us. Clutch up. Drive him in for us.
The 1-1 pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. But a foul ball, 1-2 now.
Hey, drive him in. No one better here.
Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
For yours here.
Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out.
Here you go. No one better.
Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And a huge mistake, as that's going to move the winning run into scoring position.
Hey, need you right now. Here we go.
Now the 3-2 pitch. This is cleared right back over the mound. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
First for the victorious Omaha Storm.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game weekend set between the Harrisburg Senators and the Bowie Bay Sox. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. John Means, Kansas-born left-hander, will be doing the pitching. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Now batting, Tyler Anthony comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
Get your pitch.
He's set, and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today.
High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Hannon. 2 down. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see.
Digging in, Tyler Anthony, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Tyler.
Here comes the first pitch.
Anthony.
Hit hard to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Now batting.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Steve Wilkerson. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. There we go. In the dirt, and now let's see. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out, so he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag.
Once the catcher realized that pitch was going to be a worm burner, I think he gave up on worrying about trying to throw out the stealing base runner. That was a good job of just keeping it close and preventing the runner from maybe going all the way around to third.
All right, come on now, one time. Get a piece.
Now the 2-1. is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Here now the 2-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Bridges takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. Striding forward now is the DH, Christopher Bostic. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Christopher Bostic.
Ready with the 0-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly. Anthony Santander the next to bat. And they're runners at the corners now.
Anthony Santander.
Ready with the 2-0. Runners off for second. In there. Now the throw. The throw pulls him off the bag. Anthony, the runner at third. Bostic at second with 2 gone. This is pulled into right. Donovan is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So no runs on 1 hit. 2. Standing in, Tyler Anthony. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Anthony.
First delivery to him on the way. The slider there gets a swing and miss.
0-1's the count.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Donovan. 2 down. Digging in to try it again, Tyler Anthony. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Anthony.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. The throw into second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his 2nd hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he struck him out. Now at the plate, Javier Ramos. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 6-2, the final total today. The Senators took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Salvador.
Look, I get it rocking like a cradle. I never sold, but I was able to see my partners make the road bread without the stable. While packing something that make it top spin like I hung around them shells like it was oatmeal. Me when I get to saying it's so real, folk real. Think it's entertaining till fly, no subliminal. That's the plight of aggravated aboriginal. My whole life I've been congregating with. I swear I graduated with just minimal. Torture. Sometimes I get nervous as a suitor that's entering courtship. Ooh. Then I get to feeling euphoric. Holy flow, every bar low-key should be pinned in the... Ooh. And look at, she's so gorgeous. She be with me whether I was flipping her Tesla or Taurus. Ooh.
If he was whack and you came up with some paper, he's still lame. Live by the street flow every day. It ain't a game. So don't compare how you move to the river. It ain't the same.
A call to the skipper's office can mean a lot of things. In this case, it involves good news. Better news, even, than can initially be grasped. For a player this young, to go from Double-A right to a major league roster is a rare and notable occurrence. A fast-rising young player is welcomed for the first time to a major league roster. At least for today. His new skipper offers words of wisdom and inspiration as he prepares to make his debut appearance on the show's big stage.
You know that I got it, that's all I really got to say. I raise it up another level when the bright lights come on. Let's play it. The blood in my veins runs ice cold. Clutch is number 23. Wherever I go, that's the main event. I'm used to all eyes on me. All my life I said, I'm gonna be one of the greatest. Now that I'm finally here, ain't nothing about this fake. It's the real thing, the real thing. Put it down for anybody who ever doubted you. They gotta pay up.
From Cobb County, Georgia, we welcome you to baseball from SunTrust Park. Tonight, it's an NL Eastern Division showdown between the New York Mets and the Atlanta Braves. Tyler Anthony makes his big league debut right after this. Kevin Gausman is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Kevin Gausman, one of the best arms in the league right now. Great action, two-seam action. A lot of times you'll hear pitchers talk about he throws a bowling ball. Hard, heavy, two-seam fastball with a lot of movement. Needed a change of scenery.
First offering on its way. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, I had a chance to walk around the clubhouse and hang out around the cage during batting practice, and this team is confident right now. They've been winning recently. They're 1 game below 500. I can't tell you mentally what it would mean to this ball club to get this W and get back to 500 and start over.
Fouled away. The 1-2. Fouled off.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
And he'll step off. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Stepping in for the Braves, Dansby Swanson.
The shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
And it's fouled away.
Got no one out now.
Here it comes, 0-2. And another foul ball. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's by him. It's 0-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
D-Row, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. So both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
And another throw over.
Let's roll it, huh?
Behind 0-2 now. Inciarte, base runner at first with 1 out. Breaking ball called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I really appreciate the tenacity that Ender Enciarte plays with. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson.
Here we go, boys.
First delivery to him on the way. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. We've played an inning, still nothing. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Anthony is making his debut on the mound today, as we've mentioned. His performance in this one could be a good barometer as to whether he's ready to deal with major league hitters at this point in his career.
Yeah, Matt, this guy wasn't really the most highly touted prospect coming up through the minor league system, but one of the things he does, he throws strikes, and if he continues to pitch like he did in the minor leagues here at the big league level, there's no reason why he shouldn't be able to stay here and pitch very competitive baseball.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, nobody
The next 1-2 pitch. Hit hard but foul.
Hey, plays the 1. Here we go.
The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think to say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Chopper back to the mound. And there's one away.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Austin Riley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Hey, I don't blame him right there. Giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. And the next in is Johan Camargo. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. First pitch of the at-bat. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Hey, we got 2.
We got time.
And a step off. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
1-1-1.
This ball's hit on the ground. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. So here now is the pitcher, Tyler Anthony. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Anthony.
Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. So he comes up empty in his first major league at bat. Here now it's the catcher, Tyler Flowers. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Tyler.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Flowers hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
A ball and 2 strikes, the count to Tyler Flowers.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Hey, come on now.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Kevin Gausman.
The pitcher, Kevin Gausman.
Here comes the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Anthony makes his debut here as a September call-up amidst much anticipation. And assuming he lives up to the expectations, he could turn into a big piece of this rotation going forward.
Well, listen, this is the much anticipated debut, and they're not making it easy for him as he's making his debut on the road. But that must tell you what the organization or what that manager feels about this young pitcher. If they feel confident enough to run him out there on the road in his debut, that tells you they really like this guy.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Kevin Gausman becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. Here's Ender Inciarte.
The right fielder, Ender.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, 2 out.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit if he was able to keep his hands back.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They're still down. It's 2-0. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson, the first at bat here in the inning.
No out here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. A windup and the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Nimmo is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. Riding in once again, Ronald Acuna, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
This is swung on and bounced to McNeil at second. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Donaldson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball foul down the left side. Donaldson brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A two-seamer in, a four-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. Next for the Mets, Tyler Anthony. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Well hit to right, but a foul ball.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Got him to go down swinging there. Tyler Anthony goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. All right, now so time for the Braves Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects who are having big time success at the high levels of the minor leagues. Digging in now, Ozzie Albies. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Strike taken, good bender on the outside there.
Hey, no one down here.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
Balls up, balls
Popped up, but this will land untouched. Swing and a liner. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. One gone. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Digging in for his second at bat, Austin Riley. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Austin Riley.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Standing in now, 17. Johan Camargo. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're one strike away from being shut out through 5.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They trail things here 2-0. Now in the box, Tyler Flowers will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Freddie Freeman will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Freddie Freeman.
Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. He'll enter play right at .310 on the year, and even 20 home runs and 58 runs batted in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Hey, we got 1.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Into the box, Ender Inciarte.
The right fielder.
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
2 outs here.
Good curveball that time in the low 80s. 0-2.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scrap.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. We're through 6 full. It's the Mets 2 and the Braves nothing. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Tyler Anthony.
Tyler Anthony.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit out towards second. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
I see you working, big guy. Good job. Way to get on base.
Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had 1 in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that 1 hit.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and it's back to the top of the order now for Carlos Gomez. Here's the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Inciarte will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Mets leave 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Digging in once again, Dansby Swanson 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for the guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Standing in, Ronald Acuna. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Anthony is working a real gem here in his major league debut. Any of his doubters won't have a lot to say, at least after this one.
You'd like to see them get him out of here before he leaves with a bad taste in his mouth. He was really pretty much in control of this game for the first 5-6 innings. And as these pitches and innings have started to mount up, you can just see that he isn't quite as sharp, and he's not getting the swings and misses that he did early on in this game.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Ronald Acuna becomes the second out of the bottom of the 7th. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
The third baseman.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Hey, plays at 1 now.
Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
0-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. Stepping up to the plate, Ozzie Albies. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
This is swung on and bounced to McNeil at second. And there's one down now. Digging in, Austin Riley.
Now batting, the left fielder, Austin Riley.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, strike 1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Into the box now, Johan Camargo. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. No hits to this point. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
Pulled toward right center field.
Nimmo in pursuit.
He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They're down 2-0. Next up for New York, Tyler Anthony. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
And he popped him up. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away. So having collected hits number 1 and 2 of his career, he's got to be happy with his performance so far, his debut.
Oh, he's ecstatic, Matty. The thing you want to prove to yourself is that you belong at the big league level, and that's exactly what he did today. Putting 2 quality ABs out there for Knox. He'll get in a car.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Mets leave them loaded. They're up 2-0. Into the box, Tyler Flowers. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
The catcher, Tyler Flowers.
No outfield.
First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. McNeil is there for it.
I got it.
Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Nick Markakis will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 22, Nick Markakis.
Called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. You see the average starting play at .318. 14 homers and 43 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ender Inciarte. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, man, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
In there, 0-1. 2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. This is pulled into right. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
Hey, not many pitchers can brag about throwing a one-hit complete game, so hats off for him. But as a pitcher, I know he's going to wonder, like, what might have been. So close to a no-hitter, but it wasn't meant to be. That's baseball for you.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Metropolitans led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Tyler Anthony earns his first win of the season as he struck out 13 in this one. Kevin Gossman pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
2 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 31 minutes.
A major league pitching coach acknowledges a young newcomer on an early milestone accomplishment. pitcher receives kudos from his coach after a memorable appearance. A manager checks in with his ball club.
Now from the windy city of Chicago, baseball from beautiful Wrigley Field. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the New York Mets and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs baseball. Next on the show. John Lester gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Play ball.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cubs, the center fielder, Jason.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is in there. A called strike 3. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, as usual, opposing pitchers have to be very careful when dealing with Carlos Gonzalez. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Striding forward, Carlos Gonzalez. Showing some definite confidence at the plate right now, and his recent numbers are reflecting that.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
And now a pitch on the way. High in the air into shallow left center. Giving chase is Nimmo. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Here's Javier Baez. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers.
Hey, now we've got 2.
And the pitch. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. 2 out, nobody on.
Hey, come on now.
Now he'll step off. Popped him up. Frazier in foul ground.
Mine.
And the inning is over. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. The next Cub up, Kyle Schwarber, comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
So in now for Chicago, Wilson Contreras. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch on its way. In there, no balls and a strike.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Wilson Contreras becomes out number 2 this inning.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
At the plate, Daniel Descalso. We show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June.
Hey, you out, bro.
First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He'll try again. 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gomez has a read on it.
Me.
Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail things here 2-0. Stepping in, Tyler Anthony, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And Lester back to work as this is swung on and missed for the first strike. Lester has, of course, been on the mound in the major leagues for some time now, and during that time he's collected over 180 victories. I don't have the specifics in front of me, but I know that's way up there among active leaders.
Let's go, big dog. Man, need you right here, one time.
Now here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gonzalez has a read on it. 1 down. So with 1 away, time for a check of the standings now in the National League Central as you see where the Cubs find themselves entering play here today. Coming to the plate now, David Bodie. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line.
David.
First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Here we go, guys.
Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
In now, John Lester.
The pitcher.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Here we go, guys. Let's go.
The windup and the 0-1. And he takes strike 2. fouled away. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. Out, he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Here's Addison
Batting
Russell.
ninth, the third baseman.
And he
Addison.
popped him up. Back into foul
Russell.
territory behind first, but this will land untouched. Two out, nobody on.
2 down, 2 down.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Fouled off. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Cubs are down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gomez has a read on it. 1 away. Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Mets organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. So with one gone, here's Carlos Gonzalez.
The right fielder, number 2, Carlos Gonzalez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
Put him away. Get your best stuff right here. Here we go.
The 0-2 once more. And there's a swing and a miss by Gonzalez as he's a strikeout victim here. 2 away.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, the versatile weapon, Javier Baez. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly into the hit column in a big way. Instead, it's a foul ball. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail it here 2-0. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, just you and him. Get him yourself.
Count remains at 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Tough to catch up when it's moving like that.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
No runs, no hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. 2-2 to the Cubs catcher.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Conforto. 2 down. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Striding in, Daniel Descalso.
The batter, number 3.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Daniel.
Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike one.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Soft grounder left side. And a wide throw, but a great job there to keep his foot on the bag, and that fine play will end the inning. Cubs are down in order. They trail things here 2-0. At the plate, Tyler Anthony, and he always poses a threat, of course. One of the true superstars in the game today.
Go now, come on now, one time. Hey, have a rip, kid. Here.
First pitch on its way. Skied into very shallow right. Gonzalez has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping in, David Bodie. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Chris Bryant is into the on-deck circle now as he'll pinch hit for the pitcher Lester.
Number 17.
Hit on the ground to short. Rosario's got it cleanly. And the throw is a high one, but he's able to keep a foot tethered on the bag, and that becomes out number 2. Ready now, Addison Russell. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Russell behind 0-2.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where
and he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're still down. It's 2-0. Coming to the plate now, Tyler Anthony. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
On the bag, find the ball, find the ball.
In the dirt here, and he nails him at third. Great throw. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jason Hayward. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Popped him up. Ramos is there, and he brings it in on the warning track. So digging in now, Carlos Gonzalez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Gonzalez.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning. So striding in, Javier Baez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, let's go right here.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes. How about over?
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 7 perfect innings as he begins to. Brendan Kinsler has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 20.
Leading off the inning, Tyler Anthony as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Your pitch right now.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Hey, let her rip one time.
Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes.
Right here, one time. Here we go now. Come on now.
The 1-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. Gonzalez is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Straight up.
This has popped up. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single. Now at the plate, Daniel Descalso, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. So these fans will not get to see history here after all, as the no-hit bid ends right here with 1 out in the 8th.
Matty V, so close, but yet so far. You get into the 8th inning, D-Road. You get that first out, and you're starting to think to yourself, this might be the night I finish it off.
That's what I was going to ask you. Do you wait until this long, or does it start creeping in around the 6th inning?
It starts creeping in right around the 6th. You look up that, you see zeros on that scoreboard, you know you're doing something special.
Yeah, and from an offensive standpoint, you start letting it creep in right around that same time, and you're telling yourself and the boys, we have to find a way to get a knock.
The first baseman, David.
From the stretch. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. One and one, the count to the Cubs first baseman. Contreras is off at first with 2 away. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Here we go, guys. Let's do it.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 1. Stepping into the box, Mike Montgomery. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Going for strikeout number 15. Fouled away. Hit back up the middle. Rosario's got it. And there's one gone to start the bottom of the 9th. So striding forward now, Addison Russell is hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. 0-1 the count. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
Now a ball popped up behind the plate for Ramos. He's got it, and the Mets have taken the finale here. They win the series 3-1 as the ball game is over.
Oh, man. So close, but yet so far. Can you imagine giving up 1 hit, pitching such good baseball for 9 innings, but 1 base hit kept him from baseball history?
A 2-0 finish today. The Mets took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Tyler Anthony takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year, as he allows only 1 hit in 9 full innings. John Lester pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa. Dan